Okay, we're ready to go, finally.
Right.
So cool. Hey, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us today. Everyone, we have Dana
Of
Croft with
course.
us from CardTapp. She
Hello.
is the expert on CardTapp, which is like a mobile business card. It's the business card of today and the future, as far as I'm concerned. You no longer need to carry your old-fashioned paper business card that everyone typically takes and throws right in the garbage as soon as you're done giving it to them. So this is some cool technology that we've been using over here at Top Class for the past, I guess, 5 or 6 months or so, and it's been working out really well for us. And I figured I would share it with everyone else here in the group so that you guys can hopefully get some more business from technology. So, Dana, you want to give us a little background on the app
Sure.
and how long it's been around, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, sure. So CardTapp we've been around for about 6 years, and we started in the mortgage industry. We added real estate, then we added insurance, then we added auto, and now we've been able to build an app for anyone in any industry. And because it's so important and people are mobile these days, it really does work for anybody because of the customization and personalization of the mobile app. And so I know that you're going to go over your app and Tapp Tracker, but we're more than obviously just an app also. It's the ability to brand yourself on people's phones, the ability to be easily contacted and easily shared. If you don't have a way for people to refer you business or to contact you, if you're not mobile these days, you're basically forgettable. And so what our app does is, again, it lets you brand yourself on the one thing that is people look at the most, which is their cell phones. Just like you said, it's not like a business card where, hey, nice to meet you. Here's my card. I'll look forward to never hearing from you again, because cards get lost or my kids take them out of my purse. I throw it away accidentally. But this way, you're capturing other people's information at the same time you're sharing your app with them. So again, you're providing, pertinent information that people need to know about your company or doing their research, and you can track everything they're doing, engage where their interest is, as well as never lose a follow-up. I don't miss following up because I know when people are on my app and what they're doing in real time. And then, of course, I don't know about your industry, but we also have mass texting ability and SMS auto response to lead capture, co-branding, CRM integration, and everything that kind of makes it more of a mobile solution rather than just a mobile app.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that obviously anyone can ask me questions once you post this, but I know you're going to go over how you use it in your industry as well.
Cool. Thank you so much for the introduction. It's I'm sure it's going to
Welcome.
help a lot of people. So yeah, so basically what we're doing with the app itself is, as of right now, I'm the only one on the team who has an app, and every one of my employees who's currently in the field has access to this. And once you send somebody the app itself, they can then forward it and share it. As you can see on the bottom here, there's a big share button. And then they just type in the person of the name, their number, an email if possible, and then just hit send or share app. And that person automatically gets an email, or I'm sorry, text message pretty quickly.
Well, and they can also write you notes about that person too. So once they hit share app, it gives them an opportunity to write you a note about who they're referring to. So it helps you
Right.
along the process of following up. Yeah.
Right. So then the customer gets the text message. Depending on if it's Apple or Android, there's a little bit of a different process for them to save that app on the home screen of the phone, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's as simple as hitting a button. I think on the iPhone, it's just save to home screen, and the app itself then goes right to the screen. So you can see here in the bottom right of the phone here that, or actually, if you look in the middle, I have your app.
Yeah, there I am.
So I'll show you Dana's app. So this here is basically all of Dana's contact info here. All this different information that we have on CardTapp. And the cool part about this, and this goes for my app as well, when I click on anything in here, Dana gets notified. And it's almost instantaneous, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, I can't tell you how many times it's been like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I hear my phone going, it's crazy. I'm like, what the hell is this? And you see all these people, kind of, sorting through your stuff, which is cool. But it's also cool because it gives you a way to follow up with your customers because you know what they're researching and what they're looking at within your app. And you can kind of go in there and be like, give them a phone call, send them an email. Hey, Joe Smith, I was thinking about you, and meanwhile they have no idea that every
Yeah, if you
button that you
open up
push.
Tapp Tracker, you can
Hmm.
actually show people.
Oh,
Because I know you
cool.
have that, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So if
So
you go
this
to the
is.
timeline, oh, you have an update. Okay, so you got to
We
do an
do.
update at one point, but go to the
Yes.
timeline on the bottom right.
Yep. Got it.
There we go. So you can
Yeah.
close that X. It just means you've been sharing from your app. Probably close the X down in the top one. There you go. It says it to you, but you can see that, you could even hit more, but it shows exactly what people are doing. People are calling your office. They're sharing it. You can see exactly what they're doing in real time, which is
Hmm.
the cool part about that. And you can
Yeah.
contact them immediately from your phone once they're doing that as well.
That's correct. So, some of the people in this app here are my technicians. And basically, you can just see them as they kind of go
Ah,
through. And
so loud.
my timers are crazy. I forget
Wake
to do
up.
shit, so I have these timers on here. It's telling me to eat, by the way. So,
Yeah, oh, nice. Good reminder.
yeah. So basically, this is it. You can see what everyone's tapping on, what they're looking at, the different areas of your app that everyone's climbing into, which is really cool. And the app itself is completely customizable. So if I recall, when I actually called you up and we set this application up, you basically asked me for a bunch of information, and then you took it on your end and you built it for me. So
Yeah.
it was turnkey as far as I'm concerned.
Well, and we can also share, I can share my screen as well because I'm logged into my dashboard. So let me see if I can share my screen over here. Let's see here. You're viewing your screen. How do I switch? Let me see how to share my, oh, here we go. See if I can do this. There we go. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see it. Perfect.
Okay. So again, with this, how you were just stating the customization, and you can always log into the dashboard on the computer, where it's so easy to make these changes, right? Is that you can change the color, you can change the logo, the picture, but more importantly, you can build any button for anything. And you guys, I do build the app for you, but you have the ability to go in there and make changes and add buttons and at any time. So like here, if I wanted to add a button, let's say for the Cowboys, since you're or no, you're on the East Coast, never mind. But let's just say we're doing the Cowboys, okay? So I can add a button at the bottom here. When I hit add a button, I can label it Cowboys schedule. And as I'm typing, it's building. And I would take the link, www.cowboys.com, and I can save it. And it's that easy to build a button right onto the app. And then I can choose a cool calendar. And now I've got the Cowboys, right, or the Seahawks schedule, or the Cowboys schedule, right? So again, you can do any of this customization and add buttons that you think are pertinent to your clients or your referrals or your referral partners. And of course, there's these 3 screens, which again, I have all this different information. But when we're talking about what the tappers are doing, I mean, you can see on my app, I've obviously been here for a long time, almost 5 years, and I have 5 different demos, but I have 2,048 people who have my app. I'll never lose their name, their phone number, any notes I wrote about them, which I didn't write notes about you, and what they're doing on my app in real time. Like I can see everything you've done on my phone, but I can also see it in my dashboard as well. And same with referrals. Like my app, these aren't people that said, hey, Dana, I gave your name and number to one of my clients. They're going to call you. These are people who've actually opened my app, hit share app, refer, typed in somebody's name and number, and then actually wrote a note about them. So like Jeremy referred Drew. I've got Drew's phone number, and then right here, this is the new company I'm using for my website rebuild, blah, blah. He wrote me a note. So I always know I can go here and see, Tarek referred Vernon, Tarek referred that. So I know who referred to, I know what they're doing in real time. I have the notes that they wrote to me, and I don't remember a lot of people. I definitely don't remember 565 people, but I'll never lose this information. And same with the 2,000 people that I've shared it with along the 4.5 years. I mean, I still close people after 2.5 years because I write good notes. I make them feel like I remember them, but I also don't miss a follow-up.
Right. So essentially, on the back end here, CardTapp, you have a lightweight CRM built into the platform.
Right.
You're keeping everyone's contact information as far as their name. Well, obviously, what's provided. If they provide their email, you're going to have it. You're going to have their phone number regardless, because that's how the app is transmitted. And then you're able to
Yep.
put all these notes in there of the customer. Where you met them, how you were introduced. How many
Yep.
times you called them. So if you wanted to use this as a baseline CRM, you totally could. Before upgrading to something a little more expensive, a little more robust.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have clients who use it as a CRM, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do the, reminders or things like that, which you can coincide with your calendar, but
Sure.
you can write notes. You can, like I could say that you are a lead, a current customer, past customer, referral partner, friend, family member, associate. Pretty soon you'll be able to create your own labels as well. So I could say you're a current customer, right? And this guy's a current customer as well. So I can go in here and he's a current customer, but I can go in here and label these as well too. And so it really is kind of separating who all my current customers are, or my leads, or my referral partners, or family members. So then it is like a mini CRM. Yeah.
Totally. It allows you to keep great notes right here on your phone and not have to go anywhere else. It's one of, I guess, one of the perks or one of the benefits of the application itself is not only does your customer have all of your information at their fingertips, but you have some notes on those people as well.
Right. Right.
Very
yeah.
cool.
So that's, it's the basics. I mean, obviously we go a lot deeper than this, but again, it's the ability to be mobile, to brand yourself, to be easily contacted and easily referred. And so, if somebody has questions and wants to respond to this recording or contact me directly, we can go into some more details regarding that as well.
Cool. Would you mind sharing some pricing on this, roughly what it's going for?
Yeah.
And
here, let me go to my CardTapp.com. So you still see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so we have two packages. This package isn't really, this is for more of a corporate account, but we've got the basic, which is just, and this is the one that you have right now, but it's the app plus Tapp tracker. So what we've already talked about. And it's $6.99 for the year. We are having a first year promotion where it's $3.99. So it's $300 off that cost for the first year. Second one is the Pro plan. So this goes a little bit more detailed. So it's got the unlimited co-branding. It's got the app and Tapp tracker. It's got the SMS auto response word, which is, mine is text Dana to 36260. And so I can capture leads that way. And then it's got app distribution and discoverability. So we just partnered with a company called Yext. I don't know if you've heard of Yext. They're billion. Oh, you have? Okay. So we just partnered with them, billion-dollar company. That's now also included in this subscription, which we can go into more detail again offline. SMS broadcast marketing. So you can send out mass messages to anyone you've shared your app with coming from a dedicated business line. So if you ever have the need to send out a mass message to all your clients that you've shared the app with, or you can choose specific ones, it comes from the business line and it sends out a message to each one individually. And if they message you back, it stays within the app. And then if they call that business line back, it does direct to your phone number, your cell phone, or whatever number you have connected to it. Excuse me. And then we have CRM lead insertion. So we do integrate with certain CRMs. Obviously, I sent you the link to get yours integrated today. And that CRM is also included in the basics, the CRM integration. And then we do have a 365-day money-back guarantee. So if you share your app with one person a week, 52 times in the year, and you don't double what you've paid for it, whether it's the $6.99 or the $3.99, we'll refund your entire amount after 365 days.
Cool.
So we do put that in writing.
That's
kind of
legit.
Yeah, it's the year, it's paid up front for the year, and then I build it. We go over best practices, how to utilize it according to what features you have.
Gotcha. Could you describe a little bit more about what the co-branding is and how someone might be able to utilize that?
Yeah, well, so with your industry, because of course you know more now, I think I've asked you this before, but do you get referrals from any other professionals? Like, who refers you business? I think we did talk about this most of the time. Who refers you business?
Yeah, so basically, in my line of work, everyone is, for the most part, a subcontractor. And we actually get work in from these big, large GPS manufacturer companies. Verizon,
Okay.
Torchlight, man, some big name companies, and we sub for them. So they go out there, they sell the product, and we're literally the wrench. We show up to the customer's location, we take the
Right.
equipment, and we professionally install it into the vehicle. So a lot of times
Right.
we'll have a recommendation from another provider such as us who says, hey, I had a customer call me and they want us to do work up in your area, and it's too far for us to travel for like 2 vehicles. So,
Sure.
would you mind taking care of this for me? Um,
Okay.
for instance, I got a call the other day when I was in Texas to do 2 installs in Dallas. And I was like, well, I'm here and all, but I'm not here to do installs. I don't have any tools with me. So I'm going
Yeah.
to, give this lead off to one of my contacts down in the Dallas area. So that happens on a
Mhm.
pretty regular basis.
Okay, so what the co-brand would be is, let's say you share your app with one of these guys that pass leads to you back and forth. You can upload their picture, their logo, and their website. So the app would become yours and their app. So anytime that they share or refer you business, they're co-branded on the app with you. And so it has a way for their customers to call, text, and email them from your app. So you're giving them something of value that they are on that they can give to their customers, even though it's still your app. Then you can go to the next person and do the same thing. So there's no limit to how many co-branded apps you have, and they could go viral because people love sharing what they appear on. Does that make sense?
Got it. Totally.
Okay. Okay.
Very cool. So, awesome. I think you really helped out a lot tonight. You gave some clarification to things that I thought I knew and now I know more about. And I think it's really going to help a lot of people in the group
Yeah.
here. So I'm
Well, and I
just
have a
going to kind of.
slide deck too. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if you want to maybe send that over, and it's something that I can
Well,
kind of
here,
just post up.
do this. Go to my app. Let me show
Yeah.
you something. Okay, good. And so let's share your screen again.
Okay.
So, okay, so I've got your, yeah, so now I've got you. Let me go to full view. Okay, so see there where it says CardTapp slide deck, right under schedule
Yeah.
call?
Got it.
Click that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm following on your screen. Click the circle and enter your email. So put your email in there.
Yep.
And then hit send me doc, and then you'll get an email with the slide deck that talks all about
That's
the
awesome.
new features. Yeah. So again, we can build a button for anything as long as it links to a phone number, email, web link, video, or document.
All right, that's really cool because I got a couple ideas for that right now.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Awesome. You know what? Again, I just learned something new. I didn't even know that was a possibility. And I'm pretty sure
Yes.
that I just got the email. So look at that.
There you go.
Yep, there it
Documents
is
and
right there.
data. Mm-hmm.
Came in. So I'll take a look at that
Okay.
in a little while. But that's really awesome right there.
Perfect.
Pretty much it. So if anybody here has any questions regarding this, obviously you can reach out to me, shoot me a DM.
Or me.
Yeah, or Dana. Dana's in the group too. So if you guys want to hit her up,
Yeah.
it's cool. I think this is something that's super valuable to all you guys. Listen, for the most part, most of the people that are in this group are still in the field. You're still going out every day. You're seeing the customers face to face. And this is totally something, there's no excuse now that you don't have a business card on you. When I was coming up in business, one of the first things that was always taught to me was don't ever get caught without a business card. And now, no matter where I go, wherever I travel, I always have one. So really cool.
Yeah.
Good product.
Awesome.
We love it over here at Top Class.
Well, thanks for having me too. I appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Next time you're out here
Go
on the
eat.
East Coast and it's summertime, you give me a call and we'll get together.
Well, I was out there and I missed you, so I know you had a house full of
Yeah,
kids.
I know.
So whatever. And you weren't
It's all
even
good.
far. All
I
right.
know.
Well, we'll touch base soon and let me know if you have questions yourself, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Awesome. Have a great
All
night.
right. Have a good night. Go eat. Eat some
Thank
food.
you. Goodbye.
Bye. All right. How do we get out?